Hello, good evening. It is nearly evening. Welcome with or at day 2 of Vlogmas. I nearly finished the second cuff from the Advent socks. And I wanted to start from the other balls habitation throw, but I'm not feeling that at all. I just knitted a habitation throw, and last month I finished it, and now I thought, no, Ivonne, I don't feel it. Don't do it. Maybe you can, think of something else. But I couldn't think of anything. The only thing I thought was, you wanted to knit little ornaments, Christmas ornaments. Use the balls for that. So that is my plan now. So 2 Advent socks. Tomorrow I start the second pair, and the rest of the balls I'm going to use for little sweaters and socks and Christmas trees for bunting. I think that's a nice idea. And that's what I wanted to tell you. We decided to not buy a real Christmas tree or a fake Christmas tree with all the balls in it like we do every year, because our little cat Mosey is very naughty, and I don't sleep quiet if there is a Christmas tree here in the room, and that it's on the floor the next day. So I'm just going to buy a little tree with lights in it. I saw it at the shop, at the grocery shop, and maybe I will buy that little thing, and that's it. I have enough Christmas things in my house. So that's nice. I don't have to put on the tree. It's it's always a lot of work. This is my vintage handmade sewing project bag, bridal bag. I made it 2 or 3 years ago with my first Vlogmas, and I'm using it for my Advent socks. So welcome by day 2 of Vlogmas 2024. See you later. So it's around 6 o'clock. I'm very, very tired. So I thought, Ivonne, why don't you go lie on your bed for an hour and rest a bit, and then you can knit on later in the evening. So that's what I'm doing. That little Christmas tree is very old, and I had it on my bedside table, but that didn't work because Mosey was biting on it. So I hope that's a better place. I'm not hanging things on it. It's just lamps, Christmas lamps. And now I'm going to rest a bit, and because I didn't have the energy to knit anymore, but I hope I will later on this evening. So I'm going to do a power nap. So yes, I'm awake again. It's still Sunday. I lie down for a little hour, but this naughty cat mate woke me up. So on. Little Mosey is not so little anymore. He's sitting on the sink, by my sink, and I don't know what he wants. I think he wants water, but he doesn't drink it. There's water. I took my nice Christmas mug from the cupboard. This one I found, I think, 2 years ago. And this is the Ontmoetdag mug. I will go and drink my porridge out tomorrow, but I don't think this will be. This is a vintage mug, and I'm not putting this in the microwave, but because I don't know if it will last. But now I'm going to drink a coffee, and I tell you in a minute what I will do with my other Advent swaps. I thought about it, and now I know it. So yes, this is what I had planned to do. I am going to make, not every day, but a few days of Vlogmas little sweaters, socks, or Christmas ornaments. I started this little sweater. I'm going to knit them in 2 pieces, and then also the sleeves in 2 pieces. That's what I what I prefer, because I knitted a lot of Cindy clothes. And these sweaters will be not for the Cindy, but for the bunting I'm going to make. One of the viewers said to me, Yvonne, this is not an angel, it's Maria. And then I thought, yes, she's right. This is one of, I think it belongs to a Christmas, how do you say that in English? Kerstal, where Joseph and Maria and Jesus were born. So she's a little bit lonely. Maybe I have to knit her a little baby later on in the week. Then I thought, after I rested a bit, I'm going to make squares in my Cozy Memories blanket, what I'm already knitting on, but I only use hand-dyed yarn. So if there is a ball hand-dyed yarn in my advent calendar swaps, I will knit a square from it, and the rest I will, on the balls, I will crochet in my blanket that's already on the needles. I did not feel like casting on a new blanket. That's what I wanted to do at first, but I don't feel it at all. So that is what I decide to do. Little ornaments, crocheting bits here in, and making squares in my hand-dyed yarn Cozy Memories blanket. And this is the basket of little ornaments. Last year I made 2 Christmas trees. One of them is already fallen out. This is a free pattern from Drops. It's this was a simple, nice knit. So that kind of things, or little mini socks, it's all in this little basket. Yeah, and what I said, my whole couch is full of project bags. In this bag is waiting as Christmas sock ball for Christmas. Yeah, like Christmas socks like that. I don't know when I started, but I wouldn't want to start it this coming weeks. Here is the period sock. The second one I had to knit on. Now in this lovely bag I store the balls I get every day. There's my needle pouch, because I thought I would cast a new blanket on. I thought I used it, but now I decide to do this and that. In that project bag is a scrappy alpaca cowl. I will show you that later in the week. So that's what I decided. I'm going to watch Made by Greet. She's already a Dutch podcaster. And I just don't want to have the feeling that I have to do too much in this Advent period time. So I'm glad I decided to not cast on a new blanket, but use the balls for these 2. And now when I have news for you, I will tell you.
The 3rd day. So we're like 2 days ahead of time. 2 days ahead, but everything will be coming out.
Look, this is 4 pieces, 2 for a little sweater, for an ornament. The front, the back, and 2 sleeves. Tomorrow I'm going to make it, sew it together. I don't feel like it anymore. It's nearly 11 o'clock and I'm going to sleep. I'm very tired. I have to tidy up here a little bit, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. First, coffee with porridge, and it's Monday morning, 2 December, 7:30, and see you soon with the presents, with the Advent. So first waking up slowly with the coffee in the new mug from the swap from Ineke. I always like to start slowly. The first thing I do in the morning is take my coffee, and then my porridge. That's my usual breakfast. And then I'm always going back to bed. That's my routine for years. Back to my bed. I think it's also because my bedroom is downstairs, so nearby my kitchen. And then I'm going back to my bed and waking up slowly with my porridge and my coffee. Then I'm going to knit a little bit in my bed, sometimes for an hour or a half an hour. And then I'm going to get out of bed and make myself ready for the day. And sometimes when you have to be somewhere early, I have the same routine, and then I'm going to set my alarm and do it do it the same way, because I like to start slowly. I don't want to rush. I don't like that anymore. So that's my morning routine. If you were wondering why is she always in bed with her Advent, that's the reason. So I already opened up two of them. This one this one I opened. It's from Ineke. That's this lovely ball. It is a opal subscription. I don't know, the card was here. Can't see it. Oh, here. Opal subscription 2023. That's nice because I didn't had the opal subscription then. And there was a hand cream with it, and this one was from Johanni. Oh, she made a tiny ball cozy. How sweet. It's super nice. And this is Ilana Grossa Meilenweit. There's a note with it. Can't see where it is. Oh, no, I can't see it. But it's there, only it's in here. And that says what it is. So that's a nice red. And I'm going to cast on socks today. Oh, this is super sweet. This ball cozy, so nice. And then this one is from my other swap with Truida, and she made this. I think she made these herself. These bags, and there is Rico Superbar Vintage. Oh, I'm very curious. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a nice color. And there's a sweet in it. I feel it. A kikker. It's a frog. It's a Dutch treat for Sinterklaas. Kikkers en muizen. A frog. Oh, I like the color. Wow. Yay. This is from here. And then I've got another package, but that's really tight. So I'm going to open that without filming. And I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, in the box from Mariana was the lovely pink with a lovely stitch marker, and in the hexagon bag was this gray blue. So it's hopefully it's going to fade from gray to, I don't know, maybe purple or so, pink. We'll see. So super nice. And now I'm going to wake up. I'm going to organize this and see it. I'll show you in a moment. I also got this magazine aan de Haak. It's in my thrift shop swap. We did officially we did 12. How heet het nou? Swaps of presents from the thrift shop, but I think she did every day something. And here is a lovely thing for my bunting I can make. I'm not really a good crocheter, but look at this. There is a little Christmas tree you can make, and I think that's that's what I can do. So maybe I will do that today. And thank you, Truida, for this lovely magazine. Hello, good morning. It's still morning. It is 9 o'clock. What are you doing, Moshi? What are you throwing on the floor? yeah, so this is how I look in the morning without makeup and my glasses still on. I am knitting on a square in my Cozy Memories blanket with hand-dyed yarns. In this blanket, the rule is only hand-dyed yarns. And this ball I had yesterday in the swap, so this is hand-dyed yarn, so I thought, yes, I can knit a square. When I'm ready with this square, I'm going out of my bed and I'm taking a shower and I'm going to dress up and you know, the things you have to do. Later on the morning I will go do groceries. At first I think I'm going to clean up my bedroom. Then when that's ready I'm going to do some groceries also for dinner. And when I come back I will alternate advent knitting with my household. So that's my Monday. The weather is a little bit warmer. I think it felt, like it's, I don't know, I didn't watch yet, but it feels like it's 10 degrees and it's raining outside. So no sunshine here. I did not really watch outside of the window. But when I was in the kitchen this morning, I saw that it was raining because the cats wanted to go out for 1 minute and then they came in already. So no, that's what I always do. When I have the time, I'm starting up slowly, knitting, and then I'm going out of my bed. See you later. So my square is done for today. This is what I've got left. I'm going to make a tin with all the leftover balls from the swaps. So see you soon. Look, I have 2 Christmas tins, and one of them I put in the balls from Ineka, what's left over or what I didn't use yet, and the other one is for the balls from Marianne, so that I can separate them. And I know when I use them which yarn was from who. That's I like to do that way. No. Niks ervan. Kom eens hier. Oh, Moshi. Naughty cat. That's not the bedoeling. That's not the. You can't do that. Look, it's really gloomy, boring weather with rain, and it's. I think 8 degrees. It's a little bit too hot in my opinion. So jammer. So hello, I want to share my tea moment with you. I have 3 brown, we call it rogge, crackers with cheese. And I have a lovely cup of tea in my new vintage mug. And this is this one's good. Orange and cinnamon tea. I had got this from Miek from Steak Markeerders when I bought the project bag, and that was in it at Hobby Bags. So a little cozy moment, but I'm going to turn the camera around and then I'm going to tell you about my scrappy project I made 2 years ago. So maybe it's a idea for you. So what can I do with my scraps? And I will tell you in a moment. So this is my fiddlybits cowl. I knitted this one in 2022, I think, from in my first Vlogmas. You see that if you like to watch it back, but then I did it only in Dutch. Last year I did it also in English, but this one is a free pattern on Ravelry, fiddlybits cowl. It was such a nice knitting project because every single strand of scrap you can put in. I did just sometimes 4 rounds, sometimes 3, sometimes a little bit more, just what I felt. This was my first swap. I started with some leftovers I already had, and then I had a swap, and it was such a nice knitting process. So every day I did a few rounds, and then I waited until the next day, and then I did another round. Then it was not ready after 24 days. So in with Easter and others, we did a lot of swaps that year. I always take my fiddlybits cowl and knitted more scraps on it. And I think in about 8 months I had it. It was finished. You can choose to do longer, so that you can do it 3 times around your neck, but mine is just a little bit too short to do that, so I'm always doing it like this. On my bike, when it's really cold, this is a little bit too cold. There's always a gap, so this shawl is more like in the house around your neck, or when it's not too cold. So like today it's 10 degrees, I can wear this, so I'm going to wear this the whole day. And tomorrow I will show you, or in the next weeks I will show you more of my scrappy projects I made the last year, so maybe I can inspire you. And I'm having a tea of my with my super nice cup and my kringloop swap cup mug. Thrift shop swap. We did a thrift shop swap also, Truida and me, and I got this lovely mug from her collection. I drank once out of this mug when I was at the ontmoetdag. So very happy with it, and I thought I'd drink a tea instead of coffee, because sometimes I'm drinking too much coffee, and then I thought, oh yeah, I can do a tea today. So see you later, and doei! I would show you this one. This one I casted on because I liked the fiddlybits cowl so much, and it was ready. So last year, I think it was last year, at the end of Vlogmas, I casted on a new one, but now it's all with alpaca stash, and the most balls are drops alpaca, and sometimes drops brushed alpaca. So it's a really little bit the same. Mostly I do 3 rounds, and then I change colors. Now you can leave the ends inside. You don't have to. You make a knot. You don't have to weave it in, and because it's going to be a tube. And I'm not so far. I have to knit it very, 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 very long, but I have a lot of alpaca colors, so that's nice. And the amount of stitches I did, these were more than the pattern says, because alpaca knits up really different than normal sock yarn. I think I have 146 stitches here. I have the amount of stitches that you can knit easily through without pushing, or you see what I do. You can easily go round, and then when I got 3 rounds, mostly 3 rounds, I switch colors in this one. So maybe that's also a tip. Yeah, and this cowl, I saw it on Instagram once. There was a girl who put all kinds of yarn in, thicker, thinner, and that looked also very nice. So that's my tip for today. Ta-da! This is my first Christmas ornament, a little sweater. I knit it myself. I always knitted little Cindy sweaters, and that's way I made this. I'm going to block it and lie it flat because it's a little bumpy, and then I can put my bunting on. I found the cord and the dish wash. Where I put them on, I will show you that later. And the first Christmas ornament is ready. This is the other side. And it took me 10 grams, nearly 10 grams. So from the first ball from Marianne. Look, I made the first rounds on the Advent scrappy sock that I got from Truida. So hello, this is my little sweater. It's now wet. I blocked it and it has to dry so that it can be a little bit more flat. Then I have this lovely book. I want to knit a gnome, of course, but I saw Lisa from 72 Stitches and she was knitting the gnome, and then I thought, oh, I can use the pattern for the hat, for a little hat on my bunting with Christmas ornaments. So that's what I'm going to do now. Trying to do, and I'm going to use the pattern for the little Christmas tree, and that one I'm going to crochet. And then I will say thank you for watching today, Vlogmas Day 2, and the rest you see tomorrow. How I'm succeeding everything and keeping up with everything.